That's fine. Okay, let me say. Okay. You want to say something?
Sure. Say loudly.
Plastic bottle to filter water. Figure 106. From grade 6. And I show you puppet please. The puppet is one of the traditional degrees and activities in this puppet are used to form shadows. In this all the study and stories is necessary to shadows. Once upon a time, two cats, they were good friends. They got a piece of bread. While sharing, they made big and small pieces. So they began to fight for the bigger piece. At the same time, they artist ordered. He ate bigger piece to make it equal. Bit by bit, he ate whole bread and went happily. The moral of the story is we must learn to share what we have. Good morning, sir. My name is Antoine. I am in 6th class. Good morning, sir. My name is Vidya from grade 6. Good morning, sir. My name is Gita from grade 6. Today our topic is transpiration in plants. Transpiration is the evaporation of water from plants which is small and flowers into the atmosphere through the stomach. It acts as a transpiration to let water and nutrients absorb from the root.
If the water boiling is started into the water, boiling is started into the cooking. The variation of the two colors. Good morning, sir. My name is Margaret. I am studying my 8th class. According to previous segment,
very simple and very interesting. So best way of learning science is that books are there to read, to give you syllabus. Teachers will be guiding you chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. That's one part of it. But that is adequate? No, it is not adequate. It's there. You can pick the mic. See, the message is that the best way to learn science is by being very good observer of your own schedule in a day, or observer of the life around you, observer of all the things that are happening around you. So when I was a school student, how I learned, lot of things sometimes will happen. Teacher is explaining you will not understand in one attempt. Teacher is explaining you on a board, but you will have a lot of doubts. Now what happens? We feel shy, because if you ask doubt, some fellow schoolmate, batchmate will laugh. That happens, huh? Oh, why she is asking, right? So we should first of all never ever afraid of get hesitated from asking question. Your teacher is explaining you or your parents are explaining you. Never feel shy for asking questions. Whenever you feel doubt, you should be open up to teacher and ask question. Teacher, I didn't get understanding. You can ask 50 times, 10 times. I believe teachers will be patient for that. If you don't ask and keep the doubt with you, then you will never get answer, right? And if you don't get answer, then what will happen? You do memorize. Then you will memorize. Memorize means you may remember or you may not remember, right? So then you will not get confidence. So the base way of understanding is asking question. Now what kind of question you should ask? If you ask 3 questions, most of the science learning can be done. How? First you should ask, what is this? Let's say solar power irrigation system. What is this system? What? You know what? Right? Second, how it works? How solar power irrigation system works? How? Right? Second question, how? Right? Then somewhere you can ask, where? Where is the application of this system? Okay? So most of the time, most of the cases, how, what, where? If you ask yourself only, nobody required, no teacher required. Ask yourself on any topic, how, what, where. You will get a questions formed by yourself. You form a question by yourself and try to search the answer for it, right? First you can take help of teachers, then take help of your brothers and sisters if they are elder, or take help of parents at home, right? Whomever you find helping you, right? But unless you ask these questions, you will not get answers, right? Once you ask question and note it down in your mind, then you don't have to memorize, right? So that is my advice to all of you on this science day, that be very good observer. Don't hesitate to ask question. Second point, I am again repeating, when you ask a question to a teacher or in such kind of competition or science fair, you may feel somebody is making noise, somebody is laughing. Ignore all that thing, right? Person who has courage to speak, only world will be honoring that, or will be looking forward to those people. So some of the boys and girls are very nicely narrated, right? I remember a couple of boys were there, and girls also, very nicely they explained their project. So very congratulations, many congratulations to them also, right? And a lot of effort has gone in making these all like projects that I see. The compliments to teachers for that. And science is not always about making like big expenditure to learn something. Like somebody was showing me Eno powder, which we take for the gas trouble, right? There's a injection syringe was there. Sir has guided you, right? Then somebody was showing me onion, experiment with onion. So these are very simple things. They don't require even more than 10 rupees, some of the things, right? But if you understand, you will be really having a wonderful learning on science. So science is like, see, I come from an organization which is DRDO. You know DRDO? Abdul Kalam says DRDO, right? So we all work, right? In DRDO for missiles, rockets and all those topics we work. So wherever you go, you may feel like these people are doing something very big. Yes, but the roots are on science only. If I don't know basics of science, physics, chemistry, I don't know properly, we cannot do all those things, right? So fundamental has very importance. Like your foundation, I'm standing on some foundation here, right? So like that your school has some foundation. Now if you go to some big mall, you have even better foundation, right? So higher the building, bigger the foundation. So that way, if you want to go in life, you want to be bigger, you want to be a big person, you want to achieve some, you want to have good achievements in the field of, like you want to be scientist, or you want to be a lawyer, or you want to be a doctor, or engineer, whatever it comes to, or you want to go to some spaces, you want to do. For all that, foundation is required. Foundation is what? Whatever you are studying, no shortcuts. You should concentrate on the fundamentals. If you know your fundamentals very well, that means you have good foundation. Once foundation is good, you can make a big building over the foundation. If a foundation is small, you can make small building only. Am I correct? If you want a big building of your aspirations and your achievements, then your foundation of your fundamentals and learning has to be very solid. So that you always understand and remember message from my side. Okay, and like keep doing small experiments on your own also. Without your such events are there, very good. But even if your event is not there, you can play with a group of friends and do a small experiment, right? You can ask if, parents to help you on that, or teachers. There are YouTube also, a lot of experience will be there. Right? On internet also, a lot of helps are available. So that is my message. And if I visit next time, I should see that more confidence is there in all of you for present and talking about your project. Right? So Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, very good.
Valuable message to our children. That is the way we need to confidence for when we got the confidence we will get success. So what is the sir will be said? The question is the main important for the getting the solution. Without question we did not get the solution. Thank you sir. Yesterday only we called and today came to our school for giving this motivational speech for our children. We are the large management. We are very thankful to you sir. Your small presentation is going to be.